This is the KTC 27-inch monitor. And just a few things before we go through the unboxing. It's got a 1300:1 color ratio. It's got an IPS panel. We'll talk about the 27 inches, right? Obviously is the diagonal ratio. The official version is H27T27. And it is a computer monitor for your office. So if you are in an office or work in an office setting, you can use this as a second or a third monitor. And the resolution is 2560 by 1440. So let's jump in itself. All of the things coming out. So KTC is a world recognized brand. They've been doing this for a long time and they're really, really good at it. So again, our 27 inches is measured from corner to corner. A couple things that I already see that I like, having not looked at this prior to, is you've got a panel bracket on the back here, which means that you could put this on any sort of other mount that you have separately. So if you have a double mount or a triple mount, you could also mount it vertically, right, if you need it for spreadsheets and different things like that. It's got two HDMIs on the back. It's got the power adapter here, and then it has the split screen cord that you can put into a hub or a station like that. You've got a power button over here that just turns this guy on. So we're going to get this all set up and actually put it down in the office. This is probably going to replace the one that I have in my regular office. Along with that, you're going to get the stand mount here. It's like this. You're going to get the bracket which goes into the mount. It's really easy to put together. These will actually just click on like that. If you've never put one of these together, they're super easy. Here, you're going to get your power adapter here, which is a DC here. And let's see, the voltage is 100 and 240 volts. And the output is 12 volts, so there's that. And then it does come, and I apologize that this dropped, with a user manual and also an HDMI cord. So you're good to go. You don't have to go get a separate cord. So there is the HDMI, and this is HDMI to HDMI. And it comes with a little instruction kit on how to put this together. If you've never put one together, they're fairly simple. Get that out. So this piece is going to slide right like this. So once you slide it down, there's a little knob that's going to pop back in and just click in place. And this tilts forward and backwards. You're going to get a little bit of side tilt to tilt. If you're not on a mounting bracket, you're limited to your turn. So I generally, when I have my monitors, if they're not on a mounting bracket, I usually have it on some sort of thing that I can turn on my tabletop or different things like that. So as we jump into the KTC monitor, a couple things that I want you to be aware of is it does have kind of an auto plug-in or auto recognition of a display. So right now, what I'm currently doing is I'm plugging into my laptop. It should automatically connect and recognize that there is a device plugged in. And so when I plug in, you'll see that I have a window open. I'm at espn.com, and this is the full 2560 by 1440 display. On your computer or your laptop or whatever device you're plugging into, you can change that setting. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to pull up just a few different websites and actually do a little bit of gameplay to show you what this looks like when we're running a game on the monitor. So, I mean, visually you can see here, you can manually go in and change. So if I do that, I'm actually manually changing the size of the website. So depending on what you like, if you're a 1920 by 1080, but you do have the ability to go all the way up to 2560 by 1440. So let me just open up Arcade really quick and pull a game over here. Okay, so we've pulled up a game here, and this is a racing game, and what you're looking at, right, is the HDMI, just the 1080, really, really nice view, all of the pixels, all of the colors. And so we're just going to walk through a race and kind of show you some of these graphics as I'm talking, kind of walking through the game and stuff like keep the volume off just so we don't have copyrights or anything like that on this video. So you can see the beautiful graphics coming through. I'm going to give you this motion. The monitor, again. You can see the graphics and colors and everything kind of shining through on this monitor from KTC. You can also, again, use it as a work computer that has documents and sheets and all of that stuff. The colors are bright, everything is good to go. If you need to jump into the settings, those are over here on the power button on this side. And so you would hit it once, and then you have some options. It pulls up all of the settings where you're going to get your display, color, gaming setup, which I did not set up, your presets, brightness, contrast, sharpness, professional modes, and you can basically control the whole monitor straight from there. So let's give you a close-up view of that again as I push that. There you go, and we'll zoom in with our camera here. Those are all of the options that you have. So for me, this is going to become my second, actually my third monitor. I have another one. I'm going to get a double arm bracket and use this as my everyday. Final thoughts on the KTC 27-inch monitor. Everything hooked up easy, super easy to install. Even the bracket, the mount, everything is easy to install. I do plan to use this as my everyday monitor. I'm actually going to run a dual triple monitor. So I'm going to grab an arm and have two. Actually, one's going to be up and down, one's going to be sideways for my home office. Basically these reviews and different tutorials that I do with videos. So it'll be my day-to-day. I really, really like that everything is just built in. I love that it has the two HDMIs. It also has the display, so you can plug that into a hub. And when you just plug your computer in, everything gets recognized and it goes to screen mode. So that's where you can actually just close your laptop and run off of a keyboard and the two monitors, or use three monitors depending on the version of computer that you have your laptop. So you'll need to check your laptop for that. That is not a monitor issue, but super high quality. We talked about that at the beginning. KTC has been making monitors for a really long time, and this is a new push for them. We talked about the colors, we talked about the ratio, we talked all about those things. This is an absolute go-to, right? You can't go wrong with this. I appreciate your time. Thanks for watching.